these altcoins could be setting up for some massive rallies. We're not going to be talking about all the cool tech fundamentals kind of stuff today, although we loved having those conversations. Pure charts, baby, pure charts. These are the coins that could be ready for some big moves in the not so distant future based on the charts. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We have 6 coins that we're talking about today. Take your pick of them. Some of them are at different stages, but these are all coins that are getting ready for a big move, okay? Not ones that are currently downtrending. There's plenty of coins out there that do not look like they're getting ready for big moves currently or look like they need to have a big correction or any of that kind of stuff. These ones, I think, are ready for a bit of price action or further price action, we should say in some cases. Let's take a look here first at our old buddy, Dog with Hat. Now, I currently have an open position on Dog with Hat. And in fact, I own, I think, all these coins we're talking about today. Just FYI, of course, portfolio disclosures down below in the description, as always, here on YouTube, pinned comment over on X. That being said, we're sharing them with you today because I think the charts are looking absolutely great for some of these. So, Dog with Hat. Okay, we got a position on this, a long position on this currently. As long as there's no kind of crazy malarkey going on here like we have Bitcoin today, then this should be ready to rock and roll. So, look at this. WIF had this incredible run-up a few weeks ago, right? So basically, election happens, WIF goes absolutely nuts, right? We get on the 9th of November, we have our MACD daily bull cross. From that point, we go from 230 all the way up to 480, 100% gain for WIF in just a few days' time. Absolutely wild run here for Dog with Hat. After which it corrects heavily. Now, this was based on the Coinbase listing. I think we've gotten listed on Robinhood, I think, since then. So a lot of big listings, huge liquidity out there now available for Dog with Hat. What's very interesting, and I want to point out because this chart just looks crazy to me, we saw the price, of course, get rejected at the previous all-time high around $4.90. Price came back down. Where did it come back down to? To key price support. Look here, look here. This was resistance. July 24, this was resistance. October, okay, mid-October here. Now we took it out, flipped that previous resistance into support, and we've found strong support here right around the $3 mark for Dog with Hat, okay? So here's the signal. Here's what we need to watch out for. When the MACD flips green, so when the histogram here flips green, when we get our bullish cross, that could be the signal to go long again on this. And I've had a long position in for a while on Dog with Hat. It's currently sitting in profits. As long as there's no giant dump in the market, that should remain the case, obviously. Hopefully, of course, start seeing this grind up pretty soon. That MACD bull cross is potentially only a couple of days away. Now, once that bull cross happens, the second thing I want to see happen, we retake the 350, 360 mark here, okay? You can see that has been resistance, resistance, resistance here, okay? That's the key resistance we need to come over that with a MACD bull cross backing it up, and I think we gun back to previous all-time highs around 480, potentially even into price discovery this time, okay? So definitely a hot-looking chart currently to keep an eye on. Next, Brett, the bad boy of base, okay? Base memes, they've been interesting. You know, we've seen Coinbase listing all kinds of memes recently, but no base memes. Where's our Brett? Where's our Benji? Where's our Miggles? Where's all the kind of hot ski mask dog and key cat and all these hot base memes? Why is Coinbase not listing this stuff? I guess they just want us to go on chain to the base network and buy this stuff instead of coming over to Coinbase to buy it. But they will list these eventually. That being said, think about this. Brett has done this kind of price performance without Coinbase, without Binance, right? It's listed on Bybit and Femex and stuff like that, but we've had this kind of crazy price action without the big boy exchanges, okay? Now, we had, of course, a crazy run for it ever since the time of the election, going from 7 cents all the way back up to the previous all-time high here around 20 cents, which is where we topped out back here in mid-November, came back down, found strong price support footing right in this 15, 16 cent zone, which lines up with previous resistance here, flipping that resistance now into price support, bounced higher off of that, took out the previous highs, hit a new all-time high at 24 cents, currently consolidating right around the previous highs. Okay, so this is potentially something to go long on at the moment. The MACD showing a bit of a mixed picture right now. Obviously, we want to see that pick up. We actually are threatening a bearish crossover, which could bring us back down to retest this support here once again. Wouldn't be shocked to see that happen, but as long as we continue sort of maintaining around this 20-cent area, and if the markets can move generally bullish through the month of December here, looks like Brett could be getting ready for a potential next leg up into more price discovery. Okay, so let's keep an eye out, see if this is just going to, this little bear cross on the MACD here ends up being just the kind of fake out here, essentially a technical fake out as the price just grinds sideways, right? Like we had happen back here on the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th of November. So we'll see. That is a potentially very interesting one here. Now I've got a giant spot bag. I don't have a leverage long open on this like I do with WIF right now, but generally bullish on Brett as the key base meme. Guys, if you want to be trading any of these coins, okay, you want to go over and check out BitUnix. Great place to be trading crypto just in general. They have a huge range of altcoins over here. They have a huge range of options for doing leverage trading over here. And it's a no KYC exchange. It means you don't have any KYC. You don't need to use a VPN when you come over here and use this exchange. Plus, they have some insane bonuses going on right now. Now, these are exclusive when you use the link down below in the description, which is my affiliate link, to go and start your account. Okay, thank you for supporting the channel if you do use that link. And here's the deals that you're going to get for using that link. You deposit $2,000, you get $200 free back into your account. That's crazy. Or you can also get, you can also get insane trading bonuses, up to 6 Solana in trading bonuses, which is wild beyond belief. So huge trading bonuses potential there for you. And look, if you don't want to put the $2,000 in, you can always start with 500 or 200 and get $20 or $50 back. Okay, hey, link down below in the description. Go check it out if you are a cryptocurrency trader. Now, next one I want to discuss with you here is APTOS. And that's the weekly chart on APTOS, okay? Now, it's been breaking out. We've been covering this in the newsletter pretty extensively. In fact, a lot of these have been covering in the newsletter recently. So this thing has recently broken out above key price resistance. You can see here $11 right here, key price resistance, $11 right here, key price resistance, and all the way back to here, $11 key price support. Okay, very critical line here for APTOS, this $11 mark. We broke out. We had the breakout. We came back down and retested the $11 mark. Now we're slowly grinding higher. Now I would not rule out a retest of $11. If so, that's probably a great time to get long on APTOS. Well, the RSI has been grinding up. We are not yet overbought on the weekly. MACD also grinding up steadily, okay? Now the big thing that I'm looking at here with APTOS is potential for massive price discovery, because we're looking at a double bottom pattern here. Look at this. Double bottom right forming up here. This is a massive year-long double bottom. The neckline here at $20. Okay, so if we grind up from here, so the signal here would be a retest of $11 or potentially that breakout move. Of course, you want to buy spot to sort of hold into the move more broadly, but if you're doing like a leverage long or something, probably want to wait for the actual breakout to start, okay? $20 is the breakout signal, and the breakout target from $20 is $35, okay? That's the technical breakout target here for APTOS. Now, it's going to play out over weeks, not days, okay? So do keep that in mind. I have a spot exposure here to APTOS and think that this chart's looking like it's ready to rock and roll here as the coming weeks continue to play out and altcoins continue to heat up. Near has been a very interesting one. This is the weekly chart here as well, but you can see recently we had a major breakout here for near around the $6 mark. You can see $6, resistance, support, resistance, resistance again, support here, resistance again here, resistance again here. That $6 level was absolutely critical here for near. Currently breaking out above it. Now, we have not yet reclaimed yearly highs, okay? That's something to keep in mind. RSI is still way below overbought. Now, we're heading in that direction, but we're not overbought yet, meaning there's a lot of fuel left in the tank for a potential move here on near, okay? The key thing, though, we have to crack over this sort of $8.50 zone. That's the yearly highs here. Get over $8.50. That's the long signal where you want to then be going long, potentially on leverage, of course, if that's something that you're comfortable with doing, or just holding some spot positions as we go on the breakout from the yearly high. Of course, then targeting up key levels, $13 and maybe $20 here for take profit targets on the way up to price discovery. Okay, so This thing's gonna cook. I have a feeling. I mean, it's an AI chain, okay? AI is super hot, super popular right now. They're launching AI agents and stuff like that, like Purge and all this other stuff going on near right now. So big things happening over there. Charts looking like they're in a very interesting place right now. Let's talk about Avalanche. Avalanche, man, what a beast. What a beast. This is Avalanche charts going all the way back to 2020. Look at this. Just another giant triangle forming up, isn't it? Crazy stuff. Not yet overbought, by the way. Now, it has come up to about the 70 mark, so it's getting close to being overbought. And remember, when it does enter its overbought phase, it can be overbought for quite a while. Look here back in 2021, right? We were overbought from the 25th of January all the way to the about the end of February. There's a whole month of being overbought on that run. Then, of course, we had 2 more overbought peaks later on in the cycle, okay? This is post-Bitcoin halving area right here. So the technical breakout target for this triangle here is basically just way freaking, I was supposed to say way freaking higher. That's where we're going. Anyway, the key thing I want to point out here is the major downtrend here, right? So you can start back here with the peak of $150 back in November 2021. Downtrending, of course, for a very, very long time here. Bounced off that key support recently. Grinding higher right now. Now this weekly close I think will be really, really critical. Now currently that weekly close may not confirm above the breakout line here. That's what I want to see. I want to see a confirmation of the breakout here. So if we fail to put the weekly candle in above this orange line, and we still have a few days to go, so let's see what happens, then we might actually get a bit of a correction back down to like, $45 or $40, for example, which would not be a crazy move, okay? Wouldn't be all that nuts. But on the breakout of this, when this happens, whether it's this week or a week or 2 from now, when we get that breakout, it's going to be a major, major breakout for Avalanche. I'm bullish on Avalanche. I got huge spot Avalanche bags. I don't have a leveraged long position on this right now, although I could see taking one potentially. I think this thing's going to be getting ready for a major move, potentially back up towards price discovery as we head into sort of January. So the rest of the month of December and January as we see altcoin season really starting to heat up. And it's one of the fundamentally strongest blockchains in the chart. Well, we're looking at a huge breakout potentially here, guys. Final chart here for you is Phantom rebranding to Sonic. Market does usually love rebrands. The tech's going to be absolutely on fire. All kinds of stuff going to be happening over there. Few very interesting things. Once again, we are seeing this is only just starting to enter an overbought territory. Last time we were in an overbought territory in the bull market, lasted from 11 Jan all the way until really the end of May. So it's basically multi-month run, okay? Big, big moves were put in. Phantom, I think, has got a lot of great catalysts coming that'll get people very, very excited. Currently, 2 very important things to point out on the chart here for you. One's the downtrend, okay? You can see right here, downtrend playing out. So, just redraw a little bit right there. Downtrend playing out here currently, okay? We just broke out 2 weeks ago from the downtrend. We are currently just over the yearly highs back here at $1.20, okay? Now, the flat orange line on the chart here, this is a very critical line because you see back here, September 2021, price support. December 21, price support. March 21, price support. And then again, March 24, price resistance. We're now breaking the resistance. Okay, what was once support turned into resistance, and now that resistance is being taken out, okay? This is what we love to see. This is potentially a very strong move here for Phantom as we sort of gear up into that rebrand hype. The RSI, again, only just entering into the overbought territory. The MACD starting to have a nice grind higher, okay? So as altcoin season continues to move ahead, this could be one to be keeping an eye on here, okay? So the targets for the breakout here, so that's confirming a weekly candle above the yearly high. So that's above $1.20 here, okay? Take profit targets, $1.60, $2, and really going all the way up here into, I think, critical areas like $3 and even up here almost $3.50 with the previous all-time highs, okay? And then, of course, price discovery beyond that. So those are the hot charts that we're keeping an eye on right now. Lots of great charts out there these days, lots of breakouts happening across the board. Not every cryptocurrency is doing this, and there are some cryptocurrencies that already had major breakouts and are currently going through corrective periods or distribution periods or reaccumulation periods. These ones, I think, are well-positioned for some moves. Let me know what you think down below. in the comment section. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you back for the next one. Peace.